Go. Hello? Where's my face? I mean, my face is there. But where's my, like, face? Hello, Deathclaw. Hello, Deathclaw. How are you doing? I'm not really in frame. Nope. There. Maybe a bit more. That's probably good. Maybe. Also, I put this top on today, this one, and I realised it's like 20 years old. So, don't know what that says about me. Probably something. Anyway. Back to the shadows. I nearly clicked on new game then. I have no memory of what we were doing. Figure out what's stopping you from going inside the black house. Howdy doodin'! How are you doing? Wait, hang on. Right, side quests. Need to do some stuff. We need to test another radio. I can't remember what we were doing. The day is going good. I got a lot of work done today. Not as much as I wanted to, but still a lot. Right, okay. Did I ask all these last time? I don't know. I think I did. How's your day going, Dan? Also, I got to pick and mix. Ha ha. I got to sweeties. Was it covered in fluff? Have the cats been in my pick and mix? It wouldn't surprise me. Still morning there. Okay. Well, it's like 4:40 here. Oh, that's good. I suppose even after his bath, he would smell different, because then he smells of bath. He doesn't smell of Jonathan. So, Carlo wouldn't be like, ooh, he smells of vets. Just be like, oh, he smells of not family. Because that's why cats rub up against each other. And against us and against furniture and all sorts. Because they want everything they like, they want to smell like them. And then they know that it's family. Yeah. Be like, you look like Jonathan. And you sound like Jonathan. But you don't smell like Jonathan. Must be very confusing. Right, I'm not reading all this because I think we've read it all before. Like, so I'm not reading it all out loud. Okay, so I need to go.
Drink.
Thank you. This is it really loud for you? It's really loud in my headphones, but that could just be my headphones. It's quiet. Right, where did we find the statue things? I can't remember. I mean, not here. Haven't you seen me playing this game before, Dan? So, this is the sequel to West of Loathing, which I've also played. It's very hard to explain. Basically, my uncle went missing and there were some cursed artifacts. And I think we're now basically at the end of the game. This might be the last episode. I don't know. But the main thing is, if I put on different shoes, I walk different. So... Oh, the phone's ringing. Hello? Sasaki, this is Johnny, the Hobo King. My secret Hobo King powers alerted me that you might be in need. How did you know what number to call? I just picked up my phone and it connected me to you. Is that not how phones work? Well, anyway, yes, I do need some help. There's a big weird pillar thing here that needs to be destroyed. No problem, I'll send a crew of hobos immediately. Thanks. Yay, hobos! Yay! Look, if I change my shoes to like I don't know, Russian clogs, then I walk different. So I've got Russian clogs on now. Nice. Okay, so the pylon's been destroyed. 1 down, 2 to go. I can't remember where the other ones were. Basically, if you like surreal stuff, you would love this game. Right, there isn't one here, I don't think. Don't remember what's happening now. Meat. Oh, and the currency is meat. Haha. So, this is the pylon thing you mentioned, Mummy. I never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And I just have to destroy it? And the other two. But yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the President's machine and presumably unseal the Black House. Oh! Black House, like White House. I get it. I get it. Took me a while. Easy said than done, though. That thing's made of pure umbratanium alloy. Shadow metal. Oh, umbratanium. Umbra. Okay. So how am I going to... Yeah, I should deal with what's going on here, but... Try repeatedly punching it. Yes! Oh. Yeah! Took a whole team of hobos to destroy the other one, and I destroyed that one all by my little self. Yeah! Can't remember where the last one was. they immune to bleeding? No, they're not. Oh, and my name is, I am implying I'm better than a group of hobos. My name is Suzaki San. Obviously. Oh, and I've got a cursed doll on my side. And I have the power of cheese, so everyone has to smell my cheese. Summon a cheese, buddy. Oh, to everybody. Whoops. Let's just heal us all again. And then... yeah. Ow. Thanks, cheese friends! Oh. Didn't help though. Who do I want to punch? Hello, Tiggy. What doing? Yeah, you knocked that on the floor, didn't you? You're good at knocking things on the floor, aren't you, Boo? She doesn't knock things on the floor on purpose. But she knocks a lot of things on the floor by accident. Oh no! Not Molly Buttons! Yeah! I won by the skin of my teeth. Also? Yeah, sure. Just let me know when, and I am there. Hey Chewy, how's it going? Are you guys all immune? Oh no, you're not immune to bleeding. You're bleeding, that's fine. Smell my cheese! I need to turn my volume down. Shouldn't turn your volume down. Right. Cheese friend. Yeah, on fire. And then... Wait, no, I forgot. No, I don't need to be using all my items for a random fight. Hi, mister. Come on then. You're gonna come say hi to people. Come on. Oh, gotcha. Oh, am I dead again? You said I died while I was picking you up. Ah! I need my headphones on, Puss, so I can hear the game. Is that okay? Hmm? Love you. Yeah, you just want cuddles, don't you? Hmm? Look, I promise you, tomorrow I will finish all the exam marking and then I'll be yours a lot more. I won't have to be up here working even when I'm not at work. I promise, one more day. One day more. Uh-oh. What's up, Puss? You don't look very comfy. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's one of my favourites as well. I'm impressed you could tell. Well, I'm pleased you could tell which musical I was referencing from my bad singing. Strange metal pillar thrums, fulfilling its terrible purpose. Punching the last pillar worked, but now your knuckles are broken. Rather than bang your head against the problem, metaphorically, you could try it in a more literal and physical way. Sure, why not? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem to have hurt me that much. Well, I'm just the perfect streamer then, aren't I, Chewie? Alright, last one. Come on, we've got to get back to the Black House and put a stop to whatever the President's plan is, which might be both world domination or world destruction, or maybe both. Honestly, with as much as I was able to learn before they caught me, that's a real glaring gap in my knowledge. Okay, let's go do it. Yeah. Back to the Black House. And it's time for some more pick and mix. I got a chocolate mouse. Can we go in? Oh! I'm eating chocolate mouse. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an unobtainium Frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby. But she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noelle to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing. Yeah, I busted your weird pillars and now I'm busting you. Oh no. I'd be real upset if you weren't too late. Ah, nuts. Wow. Oh. Yeah, nuts to you. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not the President of Shadows, but the Empress. Frosty is inside all of our heads. Frosty just knows everything, my dude. Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever, just don't pester me unless you want everyone who ever heard of you to die. Okay. Right. Make some potions. I mean, I don't know what's going to be useful. Because I can only have one potion, like, in me at a time. Make some stuff. Only basic stuff. Fire's always good. Some more flesh spackle. Another Molotov. Alright, that'll do, I think. Do some cooking. I don't know what we'd need from here. I don't know. Catch the eye bed hasn't been slept in for weeks. So I guess this is just so I can prepare before the final battle. Oh, Mummy's holding something weird. Hi. What's that? An Umbratanium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the president. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figured by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Get it? So it'll set her out in space and no more problem. Well, not exactly. Or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of what's waiting on the other side of the portal. Oh! You're saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game. There's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well... Actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set this bomb off and you go through that portal, you can't come back and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I don't really understand what you mean by that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. Alright, let's go. Okay, it was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other who's it. I mean... I told you this was the, probably the last episode. So if this doesn't last much longer, Dan, we can play Chain together after this if you want. If you're free, like, now-ish. I don't know how much endgame there is through the portal. Geez, Uncle Mummy, I didn't spend all this time looking for you just to lose you again. Might be I'm losing you, kiddo. Where you're going, there might not be any coming back. Oh yeah, thanks, sure, that helps. Sorry. He gives you a hug and you return it. Ready? Yeah. Here goes nothing. Hell yeah, fire in the hole. Ooh. You and Molly and the president and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void lit just by the lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. I mean, there might be. Although, I don't think this was made by Hideo Kojima. So, we'll see. Ah, no, what did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah, like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to the right where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that. Oh, was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power but also got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey. The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you can get us back. I can get me back and then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe under controllable conditions as intended. Yes. What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void. Sheesh. Somebody's cranky. I don't really want to die in the void. Hi, Molly Buttons. Don't suppose you've got any ideas? Well, Kitty, usually my plan A is bullets, and plan B is more bullets. What's plan C? I never needed a plan C before. I never met anything that couldn't be shot with bullets before, but, She holds the necklace Nancy gave her. The single Tommy gun cartridges engraved Nancy and Molly forever. You think this is one of those situations where the power of true love vanquishes evil, that kind of thing? Well, I wasn't going to say it like that. Okay, hold off a second, because I want to do some exploring. Take a closer look. Oh. Ooh. You inspect the portal frame but can't think of anything to do with it that would help, which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Nah, nuts. Oh, hello. Be not afraid. Hi, welcome to my realm. What are you? I'm the Shadow. I am what the Shadow is the shadow of. Nice job if you can get it. It's a living. Try something desperate? Smooth toolkit. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat. Ridiculous. Listen, Buster, you better... Look, let's just discuss... Your words have no power here. Well, you tried. Yeah. Okay. Well... Interrupt her machinations? Hi. She grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity and the universe in general? Johnson Christ, if I'd brought a gun with me, you would be so dead right now. Look, can't we talk about... No, we can't. But I'll strangle you with my bare hands first. But I want Mads Mikkelsen to hold my hand. Right, okay, shoot it. What? My TV turned on. Sounds cliche, but love truly is the most powerful force in the universe. If it has a gun. This is our 3-hour cutscene, by the way. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. Unfortunately, the fact that you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe means that you could never come back to normal reality. Aw, man! You waited 1 billion years, and that was only the beginning. Actually, it's meaningless to say it was the beginning. The first 1 billion years weren't any different than the next billion. You were still there, and you always had been. The universe ended, and you weren't in it. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is to not press a key for 5,000 years, then you'll know it was that long. Alright. Don't think I've got 5,000 years. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Mummy had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. Mummy was wrenched through the ether and then unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. They spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside of the entirety of time and space makes you pretty hard to track down. I mean, if you're up for it. I don't think my computer's going to last 5,000 years, though, is the problem. Eventually, Mummy gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with his future ventures. Euclid and Tiggy's did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. I forgot we called it Euclid and Tiggy's. That's my bar. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined a league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. You go, Gabby. Molly and Nancy went on to become the most notorious bank-robbing duo in history. How did Molly get back? They were last seen somewhere in Bolivia. After spending a few years catching up on the latest scientific developments, Professor Adams re-bronzed himself. The streets of Ocean City are fairly dangerous due to widespread gang and tentacle violence. Oh, could I have done something about that? King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean, with Samuel doing most of the heavy lifting. Why? I mean, sure. Alright, you're a hobo train boat. Oh, I missed one. Thanks to Ovid and Croesus, the expedition was comfortable and well funded. Got a little boring at times, but Dusty brought a deck of cards. Whenever anybody got scratched up or seasick, Doc was there to provide some medical attention. Oh. They ate well thanks to Walter's fishing prowess. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans. Mossman provided fine herbs and exotic spices. After a long and difficult journey, they arrived at the land they had promised to themselves. They founded a new nation, a nation of hobos, by hobos, for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos. Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. Wow, well done, Marvin. You go. He held the record for nearly a week. He's recently become interested in flagpoles. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. Wow. Everyone's doing so well for themselves. You were a bare-knuckle boxer once when you visited Ireland for a month. You were too powerful and they shipped you back to the States. Yeah, that is the problem. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Mrs. Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of the Decade Award from the International Salesmen's League. Well done, Mrs. Brewster! Crystal's store was moderately successful, but she was confident that in about 40 years business would bloom. Sit's astronomy program continued to be no less dumb than Sit's astrology program. Your championship trophy remains the crowning achievement of the SIT food fight team. Oh, you're over there now, Boo. This is mostly true because they never won another one before the programme was cancelled. Clem and Jarvis Schiltz evaded capture by adopting the A-listers Jarvis James and Clem Bartles repeatedly. Not repeatedly, respectively. After Prohibition ended, they had a long and illustrious career in the getting people drunk industry. In 1981, Mudhenge was acquired by the Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until nearly a month later when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Heim Quarry went bankrupt after the workers fled in the night. Most of them made it back to the city and found new jobs, which could not possibly have been worse than their old jobs. The loss of Tom and Kathy plunged largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the bastard Rebona returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. John and Paul Leathers were convicted of male manslaughter and are preparing to be sent to a penal colony on Mars. That can happen. The kid with glasses spent a week bragging after he proved his theory about big hands. He's a pussycat. The plant kid will happily wear Mossman's moustache for the rest of his life. The chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell of the wisp you bought her. The radio kid still proudly wears the feather you bought him from the Barbara Yagara. The kid with the wrench still tells stories about the time you captured the Chupa Naranja. The fly girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought her from Flemberg. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. The Mole Ross place remained uninhabited until the 90s, when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. With no natural predators to thin their numbers, Macmillican-Cuddy's sheep bred out of control. He went on to become the region's primary supply of both mittens and mutton. Despite all your efforts, the maze stayed pretty much exactly the same. Forever. Billy made sure of that. The old ham mill never spun again. The end. Well, I guess that's that. All these people are great, but also very weird. The beta testers might be less weird. Although one of them is called Chaos Monkey, so who knows. Oh, Bats the dog, Cookie the dog, Loki the cat, Monaco the cat, Moxie the dog, Oscar the cat, Penny the dog, Roxy the cat, Stinko the cat, Whiskey the cat. Those are all awesome names. Especially Stinko. It did take significant time and effort. I don't know how many streams of this I've done. And I know this was a very short one. Yes, but I recommend anyone play it for yourself. I clearly did not do everything because I couldn't do anything right at the end to the portal, which I would have been able to do had I done a thing, but I don't know what the thing is. So clearly I haven't done everything. Clearly there's different options through the game you could take. So I recommend playing it yourself. I also recommend playing West of Loathing. Or watching my playthrough of it, maybe. If you want to, it's on the YouTubes. Hi, Kate Cat. I haven't played Kingdom of Loathing, so I can't recommend it. But it's a free browser-based game, so you can play that too. And that is that.